for this.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck this up too.
Probably. Okay. So, we started off being told the story of the old king and who's now a vampire, and he's somewhere in Neresia. Do we want to be gods? Tamber asked. We realize that Narcissus is nice and comfy and doesn't really want to leave. He doesn't want to be out in the world because he's lazy. Mugrain and Magni are pro godhood, which is nice. And we discussed whether or not we should just head to Siren City instead of poking a bear with a stick. But would the queen let us into the vampire? We decided to go ahead and talk to the queen, so we headed to the palace. Xylus gave attitude to the guards with timbre, and we ended up waiting 3 hours with no answer. So we decided to head to the art district. Evie ran into a man trying with an annoying voice, wanting to convert people to worshiping the five. So she spoke primordial to avoid him. Anyone else heard some rumors, one of which stated, "We killed the warlord. Hooray for us." We wanted to seek out the painter of the painting of the king, but he's not in Regia. The painting was sold and it was to be moved within 30 days. We decided to research the painting, make holy water, check out the tournament in the time that we have. Tamber tried to find info on everything but had no luck. Moo started making holy water in her spare time. We then received a sealed envelope from the queen after a few days, and she will meet us at sunset with no weapons. So we left our equipment at the estate and headed to the palace. We were patted down except for Moo, who the guards were afraid of. We met with the queen, and she warned us that if we failed to kill the vampire, we doom Aregia forever. And she will allow us to go only for Narcissus because she loves him. And the king was buried with his queen, so we have that to deal with now. She gave us the location and a seal to enter, and the guards will seal us in once we go inside. We told her about the painting, but she knows nothing about it being enchanted, and she's glad to see it gone. And we were told not to open the seal until we reached the tomb. We were then given a map as well and started to enter ourselves into the tournament, in which Magni joined the armed combat, won his first round, and then was defeated in the second round, and we were sad about that. And that is all.
All right, thank you for the recap. Our next recap
That's what I remember.
will foretell our story of Tamborino.
Oh man, it's a time to wrestle.
Soon, your body will be greased. So armed combat's done. Assuming yes.
Yes.
Who did anybody do boxing or no? I'm guessing not.
No, I don't believe anybody did.
And
Right.
nobody.
As you watch the boxing tournament happen, keep a small summary as you see the boxers rely on speed, agility, endurance to outlast and knock their opponents. After a while, you see the dancing flames and the hammer fighting each other at full velocity with grace and footworking, as devastating blows in between, people cheering, screaming for the winners, as it seems the local challenger and the elements seem fit upon the three, the dancing flames, the hammer, and the quick seems fit. The temple of the elements win this day. Thalos, the hammer, powerful but slow, with his devastating close quarters. As after a good 30 minutes of watching the fight, wrestling commences. All compatriots come towards the center. We have plenty of grease for you to be greased up on, if required. So they give you like a nice tub of basically pig grease.
What type of challenge is this again?
Wrestling. I believe it was Tamber wanted to do some wrestling.
Yeah, Tamber did. But I kind of looked back at the group and like, do I need grease. I mean,
You
is this what I signed up for? I don't know.
see
Get stuck in the fur.
Bronto's Leah, Auric, the Bear, the Viper, and the Thunderstrike greasing themselves down.
Well, when in Rome, I grease up.
That's your hair, like, it's like all matted and stuff.
Yeah, I can imagine. I must look a sight.
Alright, let's see who you will race up against. You are against Leah, the Viper. As obviously, she's a female. It doesn't really matter since it's in this medieval times. Males and females are fine. As how this would work, competitors will grapple and using throws to subdue their opponents. You will gain popularity based on the personality and storylines engagements. Grappling checks, aka athletics. Pinning checks, constitution is athletics as well, to maintain down the pin for 3 rounds. And showmanship, roll a performance check to entice the crowd.
But you did say I could use acrobatics for this, correct?
Correct, yes.
Awesome.
As Leah is going to use acrobatics as well. So she's good at. As she looks towards you. Oh, you're so small. It's going to be easy. A centaur? I haven't fought a centaur before on the arenas. I don't think most of them come around these parts. I believe they sing and dance, enjoy the splendors of drink, and marry.
I came to test myself. I don't know. It seemed like a fun. I'm having merriment. Are you not down?
Oh, I'm down to break you.
What is she? What am I looking at?
She's a human. She's tatted up though, kind of like a butch haircut, kind of short. As the battle commences. All right, we're not gonna bother with initiatives here because whatever. Just roll a d20. First one goes first. All right. She tackles you. Roll me. She's gonna try to grappling check you versus you can do acrobatics for hers. Alright, as you slippily goose as she slides across you. As she looks at you with a grin, what do? You'll need to grapple her first, before you can pin her. Or you can show excitement and showmanship instead. Entice the crowd for you to win.
I think it's important to put her down first, so I'm going to try to do like a simple judo move. I'm assuming she couldn't grab a hold of me, so I'm going to try to grab a hold of her and flip her over my outstretched leg.
Okay. Roll me. As you do, you judo flip her. She goes clunking on the ground, her face and back hits the ground of the sand. Ugh. As now, for pinning checks, you'll have to roll 3 rounds of consecutive pins. Roll me 3 athletics checks, please. This is hers. For acrobatics for yours, yes, okay. Second one, 14. Nice. 16. As you pin her down. Now roll a performance checks to entice the crowd for the win. What do you entail as you tackle a female down to the ground and force her to submit?
I'm going to very gracefully stand up, walk away, with my never turning my back to her face
Hello?
and give her a curt
Can you guys
bow.
hear me?
Yep, I can
Hey!
hear that.
I can't hear you guys.
Can you hear us at all?
Must be restarting.
Okay. As you do that, she gets pissed on the ground, seeming fit. As we have the winner, our new Right. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. And our new winner, Tamba, from Mithros. Our champion for this round. Some parade you, some do not. But some see fit that they take a neutral position and do nothing as they stare at you and begin to jot down notes on your technique. As Brontus Thunderstrike and Orc the Bear will commence from each other. So I will roll a d100. Anything below 50, Thunderstrike wins. Anything above, the Bear wins. It seems the Thunderstrike wins. Bronto, the Temple of the Shield, for his booming voice, dramatic persona. As we get to the final match between Tamburino and Bruntos. Thunderstrike. As you see, this guy he's human, but he's like the size of a Goliath. I hate to break you, friend. You there,
Well,
Tamper?
if you think you can, come on.
Alright, roll a d20, see who goes first. Alright, you go first. What do you want to do?
Okay, so do we have to?
You can do it out of order, but pinning requires a grapple. Showmanship is an action. All of them are actions, but you can showmanship for the fun of it.
Well, I want to try to do something weird if at all possible. Have you ever heard of capoeira, the Brazilian thing? You ever played Eddie Gordo in Tekken?
Not really.
Well, it's a Brazilian dance thing where they kind of dance back to back and
I've heard capoeira. I've
do
never
cartwheels.
seen it, though. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So it's a very dance style martial art. So I'm gonna have like my unseen servant back there start playing a drum beat, and I'm gonna come out and start doing this dance where I'm kind of moving side to side and kicking my legs and windmill patterns and stuff like that. And I'm gonna try to engage the group, kind of like do a sawhorse type thing, like a pommel horse thing, where they drop down to the ground, swing their legs out, position their legs, and then come up in a kicking stance.
Okay.
Make a performance.
33. As people are like, what is this? This is beyond Mithros. This is very exotic. As people are like kind of interested. Some women are just staring at you as they're like kind of like bringing out their like little notes. As you can see, people are enticed. As the big man looks towards you. I have great muscles that may showmanship you. Haha. As he starts to kind of do like some Arnold Schwarzenegger kind of posing and kind of back and forth, his arms up, his arms down, kind of like moving his body towards the ladies. As he's got quite a hairy chest and a hairy back.
Ooh, that actually entices me a little bit more now. At least raise my eyebrow at him.
Oh. Now, Tamburino, do you have anything else to show me?
Oh, my friend, let us have a good match and compete honorably.
Show me what you got.
So I'm going to come at him in like a low kind of corkscrewing thing. Basically, it's going to be a windmill leg sweep.
All right. As he quickly tries to see that, he easily just kind of moves his foot lazily to the left. Is that all you have? You must be quick, but you are not strong enough for my quickness. Now let me show you what a great warrior like myself from the great islands of Mithros. As he tries to kind of do a nosedive with his arms in a kind of a cross, and tries to crush you with his weight. As you easily dodge that as he crushes to the ground, quickly finding himself embarrassed. This is a perfect moment to probably grab him while he's still on the ground.
I will
Or
do
pin
just
him, at
that. I'll
least.
kind of cartwheel out of the side, and then I'll do a kick, like right to his head, and try to transition onto his back for a grapple.
Okay. You're doing Andre the Giant style. I love it. As you get around his neck, it's like, yo.
Alright, now I'm going to
Very
grab one of his
small.
legs and try to hold it as leverage, and hold on to his throat like that and pin him down.
Alright, give me another one. He's like choking a little bit. Last one. As he taps.
I quickly release the grapple, go to the side, give a quick bow. Bow to him, bow to the guard, bow to the
No
crowd.
man or beast has ever defeated me. Ugh.
Well, you've probably never faced a dragon rider before, so...
Dragon what?
Dragon Lord.
What?
You fought honorably.
A dragon lord in my midst? I did not know. I thought you were just a centaur. Or satyr,
Satyr.
sorry.
No, my friend.
You have fought against the titans then. You have strength of mountain, yes.
Yes, to a degree.
I thank you for giving me a great challenge. It's been years since I have fought someone so agile and fast. Many just give up. They see my strength and they do not wish to fight all the way.
Sometimes speed can outweigh the strength, and you fought admirably, my friend. I appreciate that first one really landed,
Yes. Is there other dragon lords in the crowd? As he looks around.
I don't say anything.
Oh well. At least now I know I've lost to a titan killer. That is much, much, much better than just losing to a small satyr. You made me cry a little bit there, but a good smile is a good battle.
Yes, sir, my friend. Thank you. And I'll grab his hand and we'll raise both of our hands together. I know I'm just a pipsqueak.
He
to
picks
him,
you up a
probably.
little bit higher.
There you go. I'm kind of hanging there by my fist, kicking, hooves clicking off the ground.
And we have a winner, Tamba, on Mithros, taking down a 10-year champion of this tournament. What a wonders and spectaculars. Everybody's like, he's using magic, I guarantee. There's no way he beat Brunto. As the wrestling competition ends with the winner of a Dragon Lord, sorry. Shock Put is coming in to commence. For those that wish to join the Shock Put who has signed up prior, head to the down below to the sand pits.
I think that's the one I signed up for, right? Whichever one takes the strength.
Takes
Yeah.
athletic and performance. It takes athletics to
Oh,
throw,
athletics.
and then style check for performance to impress the crowd while you do it.
I just happen to be a gladiator that does performing as a living, so it's one of my top ones.
As the individuals you come across is Nikos, the Mountain, Temple of the Shield, Ilino, the Precisionist, as Tasso, a local favorite, aging but beloved competitor as he's the oldest person here, matching at 65 years old.
Okay. I bow to, or I nod
They give
towards
you a
the elder.
handshake, like a Tasso gives you a handshake.
I would take any that came my way.
The other two doesn't seem fit, as the other two, one is very, Temple of the Shield, very dedicated to the Spix. As Eno is independent, as you can see, this person uses brute force, As you see the person, they are all of human origins, but of different races that are core-oriented. So like a mixture race, like almost like a half-elf, but more of a half-breed of something else. As you can tell, Nikos the Mountain is half human, half dwarf.
Nice name, then. Must make it in different ways.
Alright, let's see who are you up against. You are up against Tasso, the local favorite, the guy who's nice to you, actually. Well, I hope you have a great tournament here. I don't mind if I lose to a great young lady like yourself, but I will show fit the best sportsmanship I can offer, of course.
Yes,
been-
please.
Committing to this for 45 years, and I'm hoping to keep going.
Well, I sure do hope so yourself that I want a nice clean match. Kind of new to this sport, but I'm going to do my best also.
Well, all you need to do is shot put as far as you can, and the long farthest one wins, right? But we usually tend to do a performance to show a style check before then, to impress the crowd while we throw.
Noted.
Shall I go first to show you how it's done, or would you like to go?
Please, let me see someone that's been doing it as long as you say.
Alright. As he mounts it around his... I like the ball around him as he kind of puts it right close to his ear. As it begins to wind up 3, 4, 5, 6. He spins 6 times. As he does kind of like a rather elegant kind of spin, showcasing his agileness of his body and form, but then obviously smiling to the crowd as he does it. As he does a performance check. It doesn't do really well with the performance checks, sadly.
No.
But he does try to make a far-ass throw. As it goes up 25 feet. A little balanced there, but it's a good throw, I suppose. Not my record, of course. The highest one I've ever gotten was 32 feet.
Good to know.
Well, it's a one and gone kind of thing. Let's throw your hardest as best you can, but be sure to have a rather good style towards it. Not like me, of course. Whew, a little dizzy there.
So I pick up the ball, kind of weigh it in my hand a minute. As I've seen before, at least in the Olympics, I kind of put it on my shoulder, up by my neck a bit. And I do a big squat. And I just slowly start to kind of rotate and stand up as I rotate, and kind of like a top, you know what I mean? And as I get to my full height, I release.
Are you going to do
For performance?
performance? Yeah, performance first.
That was the rotate like a top, coming from the bottom up.
Yeah. That's good. Wow, performance is really well.
Thank you.
Now
And I'm
need
gonna
that
throw
massive athletics. Let's see this shit. Oh, no.
Aw.
How do you fumble this?
It just kind of, my aim was off, and so I hit it when I was actually looking down, not forward. So it almost just goes straight into the ground, and I just plow it through the ground and makes a big divot like a meteor would in the ground.
As it digs into the ground really deeply. As everybody's like, holy shit. That must be deep. We're not playing a contest for the deepest. It's the furthest. Well, sorry. I guess I win.
Handshake, that was greatly shown. Thank you so much. I mean, it was my first
You
try.
can see a bunch of people looking for the ball. It's like super deep. You shot it probably very far. They can't find that ball.
Be careful, don't break a leg falling in the hole.
It was just kind
And
of.
I thank him.
All right. As it will roll a D100 to see who won the other one. And the mountain wins. It's now we're gonna roll a D100 between the favorite and the mountain. A mountain won against the local favorite. As the tournament ends with adornments of trophies given to those that have won and placed themselves upon the top 3, a bronze medallion for top third. Sadly, Mugrain, you get nothing. But for the second place, you get a silver and then a gold medallion, as you see Timber receiving one. After the long half a days of the tournament ends, as exciting warriors clash as the ending of Aricia's tournament. I hope to see you all in another few weeks. It's a pleasure to find you all as our victors. I enjoy watching you, and I hope to see you again long ago. And I hope you all have a grand, fantastic year. As fireworks fly off in the distance. Tournament ends. You guys get your little medallions, some of you. So you can swap stories, seeing fit. The day, the sun is rising down as the sunset begins to dwindle into the sky.
You guys want to head to the tombs tomorrow?
I don't think we should go at night. So yes. Do we know how far they are?
It's a 2 days journey.
I mean, I could walk along the way.
Oh, I mean, come on, guys. I just won a gold medal, man. I'm gonna party tonight. So let's maybe make it the next day.
Okay.
Fine with me.
Dude's going nowhere. I clap you on the back, Timber. Great job! I almost send you flying a bit. Definitely
The
something.
medal sells for $250 if you want to sell it for the gold medal. The other medals are worthless.
Mm.
brother.
Did Magni get a medal at all?
Yeah, they got a bronze one.
Yeah, I got a.
A
Yeah.
silver.
I thought
silver.
I got
silver.
that.
You
Yeah.
got silver. Yeah, silver. Second place. Skilver.
Okay,
I can make
so
some
go
nice
to
earrings
19
out
and
of it.
party the night away. Oh, sorry, Magni.
Yeah, we can go ahead and do that. Where would you guys like to party?
I want to watch some entertainment. I don't want to be the entertainment for once. See where there's some live music in the town.
I think 19's our only option.
Yeah, I think that's the only marked inn, at least, or tavern.
Yeah. The Red Lotus.
Let's hit there then. It's probably the only place. But you don't have to play tonight, Tamber.
I'm gonna take a well-deserved night off, I believe.
Can't believe how bad I whiffed that.
Me either. I whiffed the entire time too on my match. I would have thought Tamber would be a champion at wrestling.
The two
Well,
things I
I
got
gave-
expertise in, acrobatics and performance. I was like, this is me written all over it.
As you arrive towards the Red Lotus is bustling in a hub of warmth and camaraderie. Its walls alive with stories and cities, rivers and trades and battles and celebrations. A place where warriors boast their victories and merchants strike the dealers over hearty meals. The sailors share their sea shanties as mugs and ale clinks in harmony as a bronze shield above the hearth is rumored be carried by the hero of Arisia. Patrons often share the tales of legendary battles. As the menus and prices are served here like usual, it's been a while since you arrived here. A spiced grilled fish for 5 silver, seafood stew for 6, a lotus leaf wraps for 4, grilled squid skewered for 3, and a vegetarian platter for 4. Since you're Dragonlords, you don't have to pay shit, as you are heroes around these parts. Due to your fame and your favor, The drinks here have a house ale of 3 copper, to a golden lotus wine for 1 silver, to a black root whiskey for 8 silver, and a cinnamon mead for 6 per mug. As the prices of the inn here, common rooms, private rooms, and luxury suites, as they only have 2 in stock at the moment. What it'll be today, friend? If you're looking for gossips, I'll throw you a side of juicy stories with some ale, of course. As the patron, Silito, has mentioned prior. It's the same one, likely the one who works with the masks. But none of you know of that, except for the one individual who had gotten something long and prior, Silas himself.
We've been to this bar before. I mean, this is the bartender. It's not anybody new.
No,
Yeah.
nobody knew. I just meant it as his background.
My good man, I have just won a gold medal, and I show it to him. I was like, you got something good hidden back there? You got a cask of something you've been hanging on to for a little while? I've got gold.
Alright, let me see what I have in the back. Well, I see the premium wines we have, and we have a rather Ruby Reserve. 10 gold pieces per glass, or for the bottle, 40 gold pieces.
Alright, looks like we're popping tops, boys. Give me 2 of those.
Alright, as he pops out 2 of them. The deep red wine with rich notes of dark cherries, blackberries, and subtle hints of spiced oak. They've been vintaged for 20 years. These rather nice, ancient bottles, of course. As he hands you 2. Do you like any meals? Anything particularly a place to sleep for the night? Since you're the Dragonlords after all.
Anybody want to stay here? I mean, I think we got a place, right? We good?
We're good.
But food, we'll definitely take some food.
Alright. Well, we have spiced grilled fish, seafood stew, lotus leaf wraps, grilled squid skewers, and vegetarian platter for those that wish not to eat meat.
Veggie platter here, please.
Right. It's on the house, of course, my dear. They will not take your money.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
I'll do the squid skewers.
I'll take the spiced fish.
One of everything. Just keep it coming, man. Just, yeah.
Well, we can only give so much, of course, but we'll try to satisfy your bellies, of course.
Magni will do the fish.
Alright, the spice grilled fish, officially caught in the river this season of the Resian spices, grilled to perfection, served with flat bread in a tangy herb sauce. As you see, fresh off the river this morning. You won't find this fish spiced anywhere else. The Red Lotus specialty. I hope you enjoy, Madame and good sir. As they hand it towards you, a nice big kind of fish with some flatbread and some tangy sauce on the side of it. As the grilled skewers come in, a tender squid marinated in garlic and citrus, grilled over an open fire, and served with a fiery dipping sauce. Perfection for sharing or keeping all to yourself, of course. Try it with a house ale, of course, as it gives you one on the house. As the vegetarian platter comes in, a mix of roasted vegetables, stuffed grape leaves, spiced lentils, served with olive oil in a fresh pita. For the warriors who fight with balance, or just anyone who loves a good veggie dish. Enjoy. As he heads back to the kitchen. guys look so quiet today.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna, wasn't much to talk about while he was competing. The games were going on.
Yes, that.
Amber's having a good time. He's proudly displaying his medal around his neck. He's eating. He's drinking. He's listening to whatever's happening or going on in the room.
Yes, I also be celebrating his friend's well-won victory as well as the others' performance. Making some light-hearted jabs at Mugrain for throwing the ball right into the ground at
Yeah.
her feet.
She's totally mulling over that and feeling inadequate and kind of in her cup a bit.
Magni as well. He still has a sore shoulder.
I popped that one out painfully. I think a critical hit your freaky shoulder so badly.
I know it was bad.
She can't even wear armor.
I can still have my shield though, right?
Yeah, I just can't wear armor though. It hurts. It hurts too much.
Fair enough.
Dude, have you broken your collarbone before, though?
No,
No.
never.
I've never broken a bone.
I have.
Oh my
Same.
God.
I broke my forearm. It sucks.
Oh man, I was like 12 and I broke it on the only skiing trip my family from Florida ever went on. And I broke my collarbone the second to last day. Someone hit me from behind because I had stopped for my brother who had fallen and totally knocked it out. But then the snow people, rangers or whatever, came and like, no, you're fine. And so my dad's like, okay, you're fine. I get home and my mom's like, that's broken, and takes me to the doctor and chews my dad a new one because it was broken for 2 days, was not set. And I was told to move it, it'll get stiff. So even now it hurts, and you can tell I have a lump on my collarbone. It hurts to even put on a shirt, dude. I'll help you.
Mm.
I'll baby you a
Magni's
little bit.
alright. He has a standing AC of 17, so with his shield, he's at 20 again. The plate
Oh,
armor just gave me a +1. Well, no, it gave me a +2 actually. Never mind.
I mean, if you want to go naked, you're welcome
Okay.
to. But again, you're going to need some help getting a
He's
shirt on.
He's a barbarian. He can handle it.
Evie has naturally cold hands, so she'll just like put her
Oh.
hands on his shoulder.
Oh God.
Ooh, ice pack. Lovely.
It's kind of nice. Yeah, he's just gonna wear heavy furs for this mission.
Alright, these guys eat and drink your splendors, filling your bellies full, plate by plate by plate, likely. As some of you only finish your first plate, feeling full and stuffed. Either your mouth is full and spicy or savoring sweets. As they offer a dessert menu if you're interested.
I'll see what you have.
Right. Well, we'll offer you a little bit of everything, of course. You're the Director Lord, after all. As they bring out a lotus blossom pastry, delicate, flaky pastry shaped like a lotus flower, filled with sweetened almond milk and dusted with powdered sugar. A fire fruit tart, tart of the golden, buttery crust filled with spiced fruit jam, local fruit of the fiery tango flavor, of course, as dolloped with whipped cream, a honey fig of delight, a fresh fig stuffed with rather cheese and drizzled with wild flower honey, and sprinkled with crushed pistachios, served on a bed of mint leaves. And the last one, spiced chocolate lava cake, A warm malted chocolate cake infused with hints of cinnamon and chili, served the side of chilled vanilla ice cream.
Okay, so one had whipped cream, one had ice cream, and one had cheese in it. Is there any of them without dairy?
Uh, they can you can ask them.
I am asking.
Um, Not exactly, but we can see what we have in the back, of course.
I mean, just leave the whipped cream off one of the, like, wasn't it a fig? No, it was a fig was stuffed with cheese. There's like a apple or almond tart type
A
thing.
fire fruit, yeah, they can give you the fire fruit part without
Yes.
the whipped cream, yeah.
Yes, please.
The fig sounds intriguing. I'll take one of those.
It's on the plate. It's on the. It's already on there. They gave you a sample of each one.
Evie will try the lotus thingy
Okay.
because it looks pretty.
Her face is covered powder sugar probably at the end of this. It's all you, Silas. That spiced chocolate lava cake after having a spicy skewers.
Mm, okay, yeah, you'll take a few bites.
Alright. As you guys eat to your splendors and filling your bellies whole once again. Feeling stuffed beyond belief after the drinks of booze and likely the exotic wines you've purchased. What would you like to do after your enjoyment as the sun dwindles down, the darkness and stars begin to sparkle across the skies as there's no clouds at sight?
I'm stumbling home.
Yeah, we should probably caravan home.
Yep.
Alright, as you head home, as it seems fit the mains have obviously left some bed rolls out for you, as some of them they don't have enough beds for all of you, of course. This estate was never designed for a rather large family.
I'm fine on the floor.
Yeah, I can cast my hut in here when you guys
As
are
your
ready.
room is still there, Magni, has not been changed, as your mother's room is there as well as a spare room.
It's all
Wow.
like find out who sleeps or
It's funny how he does tiny hut when he has a place to stay.
And sleeping on the ground or sleeping in my tiny hut, two different things, you know. A little more cozy in here.
Well, you can obviously
yes,
maybe
feel free
even
to take the beds.
offer a bed or whatever.
Xylus will start trying to rig up a hammock outside between a couple of trees.
Is there a fountain or something?
Mm-hmm. It's a koi pond mostly, but yeah, it's a little
Evie
waterfall.
will sit next to the koi pond while she waits for everybody to go to sleep.
Yeah, imagine about 2 minutes after Camber cast Liamon's tiny hut, he was asleep. So he's going straight to bed.
else doing anything?
Nope. Finding a cozy spot in the living room. Maybe move the couch out. Sleep behind the couch. Just get a little darkness and coziness.
Oh, you can take one of the rooms. There's 3 rooms again. I don't know why everybody's
Oh.
like. There's a spare room, there's his room, and there's his mother's room.
I'll
I'm fine
respectfully
setting up
take the
a.
mother's room. You can have the spare.
Yeah, I'm fine setting up a hammock outside.
Alright,
Then
you
I'll
guys-
be in the spare room, not to touch the mother's. I bet Calix would have taken the mother's, though.
Probably.
True.
Alright, you guys get a long rest as you replenish yourselves, enjoying the full food and splendors as you could easily retire here and not even have to worry about becoming a god. But you know, deep down, it is a part of your destiny. So you wake up the next day feeling refreshed, feeling maybe hungry in between, as obviously the maids have left a dozen of eggs for you to make your own assortments of veggies and fresh ingredients left here upon the morning, knowing clearly this place always has to be restocked.
I'll take a chunk of bread and an apple. Or make a fruit platter, if there's a few options.
Yeah, you have different kinds of different berries and vegetables and whatnot.
Yeah, Xylus will conjure up what's your fruit plate? Fruit plate missing.
Kiwis, star
Yeah.
fruit, dragon fruit.
Yeah, we'll do dragon fruit. That stuff always looks
Pink
nicer
or
than it tastes.
yellow?
Pink. So they use good berry to conjure up some dragon fruit.
Evie is feeling domestic. She will try to cook eggs for everyone, except for Moo, because she doesn't eat eggs.
Hopefully, Evie's a better cook than Nicole.
We'll find out. What should I roll?
Oh.
Performance. If you don't have cooking tools, it's all performance. Wow, you do good.
Ooh. You somehow make a frittata.
Ah,
It was lovely with spinach and tomatoes and peppers and onions and all sorts of goodness.
His ass will nod his head in agreement while stuffing his face.
Yeah, Amber's tiny hut bamfs out of, and you see him just sniffing in the air, and he comes wandering over to. Oh man, that really looks good. Can I have some?
there's enough for everyone.
Oh, yeah.
In between bites, this like, so what's the plan here? We heading out today then?
We should, yes. I've been able to prepare a few things for our known attack against the vampire. That I now have daylight and last rites. Looking forward to trying one of those.
Sounds like they'd be useful.
Right here, this I got an image for you what the frittata would look like. There you go. I have AI art now. Enjoy.
Okay.
Okay.
At least it's not a six-fingered hand.
Almost looks like a deep dish pizza of sort.
Yeah, that's more of a
Mesh
cake.
cake. Yeah. It's like pizza stacked on top of each other.
That's not a
Still,
frittata
it
at
looks
all.
good.
It looks good. What are you talking about? I wrote D&D art, so that's what I came up with.
AI art is always one of those things where, like, when you first look at it, you're like, "Oh, it looks pretty good." And the longer you look, you're like, "Eh."
I don't really
Start picking it apart.
That's more what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's just D&D. So
I get it. Triple decker frittata with a marinara in between. I saw that.
What the fuck? That's freaking creepy. No thanks.
No, if you read it, get the ring so that the AI or people think that the images are AI if you have to go to court. So if ever you do something illegal, have your sixth finger out.
Your Honor, as you can see, the picture clearly shows me having 6 fingers. It's AI, obviously.
Obviously, right?
All right.
Okay, I'd say I'm ready to go. I have a few days worth of rations still stowed. Magni, anything for you?
Talking about heading off to the tomb with the vampire. Is anything you need to prepare, or are you good to go?
As long as we got the holy water done and stuff like that, and those. And were we supposed to get some scrolls of protection from good and evil?
I think we did buy some of
You
those,
bought
didn't we?
everything.
Alright.
If you didn't
Alright,
buy
cool.
it, then that's your own fault.
And everybody should have 2 vials of holy water.
Yeah, I think I added that.
Alright, yeah, I think we're good to go.
And I have this as an I can cast also. It's only for one person, but
Alright, you guys take the map and travel there. Across your journeys and voyage, we won't particularly take too much time of the venture, but you do eventually begin to make your way across the lands. For both days, you can either decide to choose a D100 for a magical item, or a survival check for a magical herb along your travels. No encounters in view since you've completely cleared out the factions. There are no wild roaming minotaurs or ogres or any cyclopses that seem to convey into your encounters. As a 93 will get you a magic item. Roll me another D100 for another magic for what you get.
I was like, we're high level, might as well go big girl home.
me too.
You find
Evan.
a healing potion along your foundings, Magni.
Yoink. Normal. Just a normal healing potion.
Yep, regular healing potion. You're not gonna get anything fancy out here. Fancy? I think the best you can get is greater.
Add it to my healing potion. Now I'm back at 3.
As Tamburino, you can roll a d6. Ooh, I haven't seen this one in a while. I think you already know what it is, but I am going to make you... This thing would fucking pick up already. Alright, roll me... Actually, it doesn't have a roll, actually. Interesting. Okay. You get the Tailor's Gamble. Oh, yeah, it does have a roll here. Yep. Roll me a d8, what color you get. You get... blue. a 3 foot, a square of 3 foot, 3 feet. Sorry, my apologies.
Okay, awesome. I'll hold on to that, knowing that, and maybe make myself a jaunty scarf at some point.
As the tomb of Carpathos, first only king of Odyssey, 5 centuries ago, Carpathos had broke the oath to Lotharia as punishment of a mistress of death, had transformed him into a vampire. Carpathos had feasted up the blood of his queen and his sons and daughters, as they were the brood of the scourge of Odyssey for many years, until Prince Calliope, the lone survivor daughter, had led a band of Odyssey's bravest warriors to the vampire's tomb and sealed him up. While they slept during the day, the powerful wizards and clerics cast magical wards to make sure that no one would be able to release the undead from their imprisonment. For 500 years, the tomb has been forbidden to all and guarded by the elite Odyssey warriors. As you make your long travel there, sees fit that you require to claim something that may change the future of the lands of Thylia forever.
Wouldn't be the first time that we've changed the world, right, guys?
No, it isn't, but hopefully this is for the better, unlike those bugs we released.
I have to say, the first part was pretty black and white. We met the Oracle. She told us we had to defeat the Titans and Ketamine. We did that. Now we're kind of entering a world of gray. I don't really know if these are productive and what the greater outcome's going to be, and if we're really helping the people of this land.
Well, we took out the guy that was going to try and attack the town, so we definitely helped them. This guy has been a nuisance for over 500 years. That we would limit that and open up resources that the queen could utilize otherwise. And otherwise, we're trying to make sure that the power we're looking for doesn't fall into the wrong hands. So I think we're on the right path.
I mean, if we have one of the pieces, though, wouldn't that stop others from getting it? Or is the one that we have not like unique?
No, I mean, I believe they said they needed 2 other pieces or 3 pieces all combined. But you're right, 1 piece out of the puzzle makes it unattainable.
Someone get knocked out?
It's his character again, like usual. Galax.
Ah. Like above board, it comes down to, do we want to continue this campaign and go for gods, or are we done?
Yeah, you guys
I want to be a god.
You guys can end your story whenever you feel like. The campaign is over, but the campaign continues in becoming a god.
I smack
Yeah,
him on the
we could
shoulder.
continue.
Or die
Sorry,
trying to be
brother.
one. You're basically doing the extended stuff. And you got higher levels as well. But you fight stronger things. Stronger than the Titans forever.
Yeah, this is the highest level I've ever been, so I just want to keep going.
Me too.
Keep going
Okay,
until
perfect.
you can't.
Let's go kill a vampire.
Let's keep going.
Even if your character doesn't want to be a god, maybe they're there for a different journey.
Watch my friends back as they become god.
You arrive towards the Barrows. The Barrows a few hours south of the city of Odyssey, as it took 2 days of journey, but several hours to find the location, the forest region. Boughs are a clearing almost to 1 mile in diameter. The dense trees have given way to the grassy hills, the humid fog that hangs over the gentle rolling hills. The crows call in the distance. There are 3 distant hills, one larger than another. Upon approaching the largest, a stone pathway can be seen which leads into an ancient burrow. A dozen warrior monks stand vigil, their crimson cloaks standing in stark contrast to a dull stone around them. As you see them as the elite 12 Aretian warriors, led by their martial master, Yusuf. As you have a sealed envelope that was not allowed to be opened until you arrived towards Yusuf himself, as he's in charge for guarding the tomb at night, leaving the camp 100 feet away, not to disturb any noises. As you arrive there upon the nightfall, seeing the camp of fire in the distance, and many Odyssean warriors standing guard. What would you like to do?
I'll take out my panpipes and make a sharp pearl sign to let them alert, and then cast light, the cantrip.
As you do that, they start chucking spears at you, as they do not trust you. They don't know who that is. As you see spears being tossed in the direction of you, close across you, but not harming you. Who goes there? Speak your name and be killed on sight.
We are on a journey from the Queen. Your Queen.
We have a signed letter from her. We're told to give it to Captain... I can't remember.
Yosef.
Yosef.
So you kind of like, you realize you're in a dangerous place. You could have been easily killed here, or heavily injured.
We know exactly where we are, and we admire your dedication. We did not mean to sneak up on you. We just didn't know how to alert you of our approach. So forgive us for the breach in protocol, but our mission still stands. Would someone like to come see this letter, or can I approach?
Roll me a persuasion check. If you have a letter, you have advantage.
27.
Let's see, allows you to go only by yourself. Come forth.
I will take the letter and proceed. And I mean, check with the group first. Is this right? Everything okay? We're good? Don't mind? And I'll go ahead and proceed.
So he opens it and reads it, scanning it through. She must be crazy. But if she trusts you, assuming you're the Dragon Lords, then you can handle yourselves. Hopefully. But if you do not, well, remember this. The Resian warriors and the Resian knights will always see fit that Mithros is a piece of scum to the earth. Like the Dragon Lords they serve. Open the gates! As he shouts
All
towards
we
them
ask
all.
is the cooperation your queen has extended us. Nothing more. We understand.
Yes. I hope you know what's lurking deep in these tombs. They haven't left them for 5 centuries. My forebears has protected this tomb, and I shall until the last breath of my life.
I admire your dedication, brave sir, and we hope that this only excels the understanding between Arisia and Mythos. We hope to banish this so no one has to take the time and resources to continue to guard this monstrosity. We can banish it, It'll free up you and your peoples to do other endeavors.
Well, you don't know this place. As he shows you, you can see hilltops to hilltops to hilltops. This place is a labyrinth. There are multiple gates. For good reason. So they can't find their way out. As there are a
What is like
total
any shed?
of 16 hilltops. If you see the in D&D in the Discord, those hilltops, there's 16 of them. That's the whole place. They're massive. This is like a dungeon, a labyrinth. As the ceilings here are only 8 feet high. It's very tight. As the doors eventually unseal themselves, you can see many men beginning to hoy and pull this thing for you guys. As it takes a lot of strength for them to even push a heavy door like this. So all the doors are made of heavy stone. They're 8 feet in diameter. Require immense athletic checks to push them. A DC 25 athletics. As you hear a tremendous noise being heard as all the creatures in the tomb awake. As you hear horrible creatures from undead to monstrosities that lurk in the shadows, that dwell and breed here. The door will be closed on our side so nothing comes out. What do you say?
All right, we heading in.
How do we get back out? Like,
You have to
how are
kill.
we coming
They're
back out?
not gonna let you out until you kill whatever in there.
But how do we
All
prove
right,
that we
fair
killed it?
enough.
They want the head. Bring the head of the fucking vampire.
How do they know we have the head?
Above board, I have sending. I'll send him a message.
Well, if I don't think you guys will, they will probably try to believe. They'll believe you, but you could royally fuck up the town of Arisia and the rest of Thylia if you fail here.
TV kit? No, no, no.
You would kill everybody, and you would damn this Thylia to vampires.
Yeah, I think at this point we need to agree that we all leave here, or no one leaves here, pretty much. Or at least everybody needs to stay dead, is dead. That we don't need to open this if that dude's still alive.
Fair enough.
I'm willing to go in with my best intentions. Evie,
Yes.
up for a one-way trip in, maybe not getting out?
I voted for the Siren City.
You had, but now we're here. So,
I understand.
making sure.
All right. Let's hit in.
I'll tell the captain that I'll do a sending on him, and that I know we're not his favorites, but this is a mission of the Queen, and we ask that he respect that, the Queen's wishes above all.
I understand that. You will see before you there will be ruins upon the tunnel's entrance. They are of basically a sympathy spell. As the following races are impacted by the spell is dwarfs, elf, gnomes, halfling, half-elves, half-orcs, and humans. As it's a permanent spell there. That can't be dispelled.
And what's it do?
Basically, spell attracts and repels creatures of your choice. target something within range of something either huge. So basically, it repels creatures. So you can't leave. So if you are considered any of those races, you cannot leave this place. Dwarf, elf, gnome, halfling, half elf, half orc, or human.
Me, Evie, and Amber are okay then.
But 3 of our friends are going to be locked behind.
That's not the goal.
It's to stop people from. Yeah. So once the door opens, the spell ceases to function. Right now, it ceases to function because you can enter in. But as soon as they close the doors, it doesn't let them out. Ever. Until they let you out on the other side.
So we have to kill the guy to get out?
Yes.
Yeah, they
Alright.
But all or nothing.
It's all for nothing now. Alright, I'll move you guys to a map. As you see the smooth pathway of slopes gently downwards, leading below underground level, the stone masonry supports this tunnel, which leads into a base of a large grassy hill. At the end of the pathway sits a large stone archway, with intricate ruins inscribed into the rock above. A triangle opening sits above the ruins. A dank and musty scent emanated from the other side. As you find yourself in the entrance, the door sealed across to you as it reseals the spell, sealing you in.
Is it nighttime?
It is.
I asked the dude, is it better to go in there during the daytime? Can we just camp at your camp until morning?
It's better. It doesn't matter. It's always night here, inside here.
Okay, fair. Never mind.
In a sense, you guys could take a long rest in here, but I don't think you want to.
I don't need to.
Alright, let me get you to the map. So we'll actually take a quick 5-minute break now. We'll jump back in. The map is very micro small. But yeah, we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Another maze.
I make sure everybody has a piece of chalk. Remember, Mama says always go to the right. Or left. It just pick one. Just always can be consistent with it.
Yeah, consistency is key.
So as you know, we played the Monday game, right?
Mhm.
I was a druid in our campaign at one point, and we had a character that, like you had made the good berry, and one person was cursed that they could not ingest through their mouth. They could not drink, they could not eat, like they would die unless the good berry would go up the rectum.
No,
So
that,
when
that
you
was
make
in our game.
That
Oh,
was
it
our-
was. Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
that was me.
yeah, so when you made the dragon fruit, that's what I thought of. Snicker. Sorry, I thought it was the other game. My bad.
No, that was like right at the beginning of this one. Don't remember how I got that curse though.
You
don't
took
either.
an amulet from a homeless dude.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't take it from him. I purchased it.
You purchased a curse.
Yeah. Good thing we had good berries for you.
Yep.
Anybody see Little Nicky, the movie with Adam Sandler?
Yep.
Like eons ago.
Yeah. The devil's pastime is shoving pineapples up Hitler's butt.
Yeah, that's what went to my head too when he started snickering at it. Like, yeah, dragon fruit would not be the ideal choice for that.
No.
Blueberries.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's where my mind went. Because of the type of game we're playing, I am not going to be smiting much here. I need to keep open a few different of those things I posted, like the protection from good and evil and daylight and that last rites.
Yeah, it's understandable.
But then I have like gentle repose, prayer of healing, cure wounds, bless, revivify. But then I have like dispel magic just in case so, and levitate and fly because I don't want anybody falling on my rot. Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? I wasn't here at the beginning.
Yeah,
Besides
it's pretty.
Nicole's mishaps. Family, friends, large, small.
I had like a Friendsgiving the day before. That was pretty fun. Then the day after, yeah, just Thanksgiving with the family. Not too big.
Nice.
How'd your Friendsgiving thing go?
It was great. Mac and cheese got a little burnt on the bottom. The turkey needed to be cooked a little better, and that my friend, her family tradition is to grill it. And so it was hot spots on the grill, so we tried to rotate the turkey, but one side cooked better than the other side. I mean, the side that was undercooked was like a 95% there, like 98, like so close, but just a little questionable along the bone area. That threw the thighs back on, but had to. There were some questions at the end at one point. But otherwise, it went good. Had lots of fun. It was just us and her boyfriend, an 8-year-old, and our two dogs. Our dog was really pushy.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, since COVID, like my friend or my family wasn't big maskers, and I didn't feel comfortable going to theirs. And my friend was already in my bubble, and so like her thing in the divorce is she always gets her daughter for Thanksgiving. And so it's a big deal for her and her family, but her family's in California, we're here in Florida. So it would have been just her and her daughter. So like the first year, like with COVID, we went over there and had a great Thanksgiving and hung out, and it's just been our tradition ever since.
Nice.
You saw my picture. We ate good.
Yeah, my Friendsgiving, we always, like everyone always makes dishes, but I feel like people are too busy drinking and they don't eat as much. And so inevitably, like whatever you make, you just end up bringing like 70% of it home. So
See, that's where you have to take your own to-go to containers.
yeah, we normally, I mean, it's like, we normally have like plates and saran wrap and stuff, but
Okay. No, I went up in with my own Tupperware. It was known. I was taking half of what was made. My half, you have your half. We both brought half to it. We cooked at her house, but like I did some sides, she did some stuff. We cooked together. Like I'm taking half this food.
I schooled an 8-year-old in Mario Kart.
oh, nice.
That was fun.
Tried to
Yeah,
play Ticket to Ride with her. She did not get that.
yeah, you guys ever heard of it? It's like a of like a party gambling board game called Horse Racing, where
That's
you
all
like
the wood pegs.
yeah, like wooden
Yeah,
pegs,
yeah, I remember that one.
quarters,
Yeah,
dice,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and like
It's like
cards.
old. It's like that's old school.
No.
That's very
It's
old.
it's it's pretty fun. You do need a lot of quarters though.
Yeah.
A lot of quarters.
Or pennies.
Or pennies, yeah. But having some money on the line gets people pumped up more.
But with an 8-year-old,
Yeah, yeah.
pennies are
Yeah,
better.
I think an 8-year-old would
He
enjoy
wants the
having a
money.
pile of quarters in front of them.
You can buy some snackies. All right, you guys. All right, everybody back yet?
I did not go anywhere.
Haven't heard Magni.
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I'm back.
Cool. We're all here then.
I make sure as we're going into the door, I hand everybody a piece of chalk. Remember, we need to find our way back. So, like, I walk up to this wall here and I draw something to indicate out.
Would keen mind help you remember your way out?
Yeah, you can remember
Or
your
is
way
that
out. She has a labyrinth. She remembers.
yeah?
Oh, I do, and is, but like Ariel does not, Moo does. So just trying to hedge my bets. Let's kind of go slowly. You never know if there's traps.
Yeah, I guess we probably could have asked the guys inside if they're traps. Dang it.
Oh, they don't.
I'm gonna.
They built these tombs long ago, and they have never explored themselves because it's suicide.
Like 400 or 500 years ago, yeah.
As you can see, one of the doors have been destroyed.
These like doors? Are they?
These are stone doors, and they take athletic 25 to push them open. They're thick as hell. They're like freaking thick doors. As soon as you get in here, you begin to feel kind of like since the tomb became unsealed, you can feel like there's horrifying creatures emerging within here, awakening.
Did you guys just feel that?
That's the moment we walked in.
And I kind of made my skin crawl a little bit.
Yeah, this place seems very, very unnerving.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, I really should have taken detect evil and good.
Oh, this whole place would be evil and good no matter what.
Oh, I know that, but like I imagine a few hot spots would come our way or whatever. But I did not take that spell. Sorry, guys. Like I take out one of my staves, or actually the javelin of lightning. I'm just kind of holding in my hand.
Of those races, as you enter here, the forbidden races, roll me a wisdom save. For those that are dwarf, elf, gnome, half-elf, halfling, half-orc, or human, must make a wisdom save.
And you both get a +2.
Alright, Magni, you succeed. Silas, you succeed.
Does Evie have to make one too? Or is she? Because I don't know.
I think she's a ganassi,
If that's
but
considered.
It's a half race, so they do have to make one.
Oh, okay. All right, hold on.
Genasi's,
Wisdom, right?
Yeah, wisdom save, but you're fine. All right. Is you do not get frightened by the ruins, as in a sense, this room itself. If you were frightened in this room, you have to leave this room forever. You can never come back here.
Ew.
As you guys, for those that are in here, are immune for the next 24 hours. And then it resets.
To just this room?
Just this room.
Do you guys want to sneak through over here, or do you guys want to try to go through over here?
I mean, I'd rather go through the open door, see what we're working with. We can always loop back.
Same.
Okay.
I know it doesn't keep right, but in a way it does.
Are we gonna try and push that door open or go through this broken one?
The broken one, I thought.
Let's try to stealth around this corner and see if we can see anything.
Yeah, if someone better than I can at least peek around.
Right. As you begin to peek your eyes clearly in the next room itself through the broken doors, you can see the ruined tomb, a dim chamber, as dark splatters on the wall carried of a musty odor. Sarcophagus has been sit open in the middle, as with a broken slab to the side. There's nothing inside, except some rocks and debris. Scattered around the sarcophagus are shattered remains of several six-armed skeletons.
There's a tomb, but it appears to be empty. Yeah, so I'll kind of take a step inside.
Be careful if there's skeleton remains around there. They might reanimate if you get too close.
Yeah, you might want to shoot a skull with the arrow first.
If you'd like, you can roll a history check in this room. And if you'd like, if you want to get closer to the bones, you can roll a medicine check.
I'm not very good at reading, so I'm gonna shoot an arrow at this at this one.
Alright, you fire an arrow as the skull cracks and breaks.
Nah, I think they're just normal skeletons.
Okay, well, at least we found out from here rather than being on top of them.
I now have my Holy Avenger out.
Like everyone's just trying to stay close to Moo.
And this thing in the middle, that's like the empty tomb.
It's basically what's holding the ceiling up.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I didn't see like an actual like sarcophagus or anything. At least in the art. So. Looking around, is there anything noteworthy besides the six-armed skeletons?
Nothing of interest, but the medicine check will discern on what they used to be long ago. The door before your eyes is another stone door, sealing something away. At Timbre, you spend the next 5 minutes discerning it, as this tomb had been desecrated, likely probably centuries ago. Grave robbers, likely, as these are Geigens. A tomb of them, of course. They've been killed long ago, as the door before here was never resealed. Whoever had broken here and desecrated this place saw fit to take stuff.
I'll relay all that to the group. Looks like, I don't know, somebody came in. I don't know if they were here before they put the vampires in here. This was their sacred burial mound and they just threw some vampires in here? Anyway, we should look around. Can I investigate to see if there's anything amongst these rooms?
There's nothing here.
Okay.
That has been taken long ago. Before you were born, likely, some of you. Some of you have lived a long life, though.
Looks like all we have are these two doors to choose from. Or this door and the one in the other room.
Given that option, I'd almost like to go back so we can continue with the follow the doors, right, type thing. You know what I mean? Because Door would be our
Maybe
first right.
yeah, it's gonna
Yes,
be a
sir.
coin
So you
flip for me.
begin
So.
to see your eeriness, Timbre, as you begin to leave, as Magna, you leave last. You see an eeriness of shadows on the wall. Humanoid shadows animating along the wall. As they follow you, eventually disappear. So you see about 50 of them at a time, and then they vanish. Like their souls have been swept here and left here. It gives an eerie feeling of what is to come.
Do we have sources of good light?
Amber has a light spell around him. He doesn't have dark vision, so yes, there is a light emanating from Timbre.
Alright. It seems like the shadows have a will of their own in this place.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Who's ever kind of in the back, please watch our backs.
I'll do. I suppose Magni and Moo, and I can try and back you guys up, I guess, to open the store.
Yeah.
Yeah, athletics was it to push?
Can we listen first?
Sure.
Good idea.
You hear nothing. The door is so thick and sealed, you can't hear even a peep. But your eyes begin to deceive you, and your ears begin to hear whispers. It's almost like your imagination's trying to scare you.
We got this, guys.
Alright, get ready.
1,
Now.
2, push.
22 is not enough.
Magni's also pushing on enemy. It's a big door.
Alright, only
Which
one
is
check
18.
required then. Roll another athletics with
Oh.
advantage. It requires 25.
Well, then either of our rolls would have had advantage. Would have done it.
That's what I'm saying. One person roll it with
Excuse me.
advantage.
Alright. Do you want
Go
to roll
for
on it?
You have 11. I have 10.
Alright. You begin to push the door itself. As the door begins to push, you hear noises coming from the room. The tomb is the sealed tomb now eventually unsealed, unable to be resealed ever again. As the doors begin to open, the chamber is eerie still. Several sarcophagus line the edges of the room, but are cracked open. A large stone pillar dominates the center of the room. A heavy bronze hammer lies atop of the pile of rubble. Faint scratching noises can be heard from inside the pillar, as if something is trying to escape.
Okay, guys. Truth be told, I can do that daylight 3 times. And it lasts for an hour. Should I?
But doesn't it only stay in one spot?
If I cast it on something that moves, like a helm or a rock or something, I'll just put it on my shield.
It might be the best.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my first daylight.
Alright. Cast daylight in the room.
No, not in the room, on my shield, which emanates into the room.
Okay.
I don't see anything on the ground, just a door on the left, guys.
You hear the scratchings coming from the pillar itself. You see on the ground just a hammer, a bronze hammer, lying in the rubbles. As you see more shadows on the wall, eventually vaporizing from the light that has been given.
Okay, do
Seems
we
like the
check
shadow.
out the pillar or the door?
Let's leave whatever's in that pillar in that pillar.
Are there like openings on the pillar?
It looks like something's trying to get out.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'd rather not have something to our back that could gang up on us.
I like that idea, and who knows if that is the vampire? It could be that easy.
You guys
Doubt
really
it.
want to release something that steals a set of one of these support beams for this place?
Yeah, what if this comes crashing down on us?
Looking at the quality of the support beam, or whatever
Looks
it
like
is.
one good hammer could break the pillar and release whatever's
Oh,
inside.
so it's looking pretty brittle and frail.
Something's been trying to crawl its way out.
Yes, thing doesn't look like it has much life left in it to contain whatever is behind it. I don't know if I trust it.
I mean, it's been here for, what, centuries? Thousands of years?
Yeah, and it could be a day away from breaking out, or an hour. You never know.
Or a
I
year
feel
or
like
two.
we...
Maybe our
I feel like
presence
we...
is throwing it into a fervor that's making it dig even harder.
I agree
Like we
with
are just
Silas. We
asking
want
for
enemies
it.
at our back.
I feel like we are just asking for this, but if you guys want to do it, I will protect as best I can.
Who votes for breaking the pillar?
Great.
I do.
Break it is. Magni, if you could swing that hammer of yours. As I also ready an arrow for whatever comes out.
Yeah, already an Eldritch Blast.
I have my Holy Avenger out.
You see Magni still has the heebie-jeebies as he walks up to it and... Suppose he smacks it.
Oh, you smack it. As spilling out from the holes as it begins to crumble, you see dozens of them coming out. The radiant light sears across them, burning them for 20 damage. Fire your missiles at will as you entice yourself with 16 vampire spawns.
Left those guys in there.
You say
Speaking
16
of-
of them?
As the light burns their faces, they scorch in fire.
They shouldn't all be able to spill out.
They do.
Like there should be one spot that they're pouring
Nope,
out.
That's not how it works.
Damn it.
But your radiant light's burning them. It does 20 damage to them. Actually, it doesn't do damage to them, sorry. It makes them, so hypersensitivity... Oh yeah, no, it does do damage to them, yeah. 20 radiant.
And that's each turn?
Yes, on their turns they'll take it. Again. And again, until they die. As they have disadvantage on all attacks.
Not too shabby.
And did I hear you say fire at will?
Yeah, fire at will.
Yes.
Because they will roll
Yeah,
initiative.
you guys...
Try to turn you into a vampire.
Actually, no, I'd swing at the one between me and Magni and my group.
You get one attack, not the full attack. But if you have Eldritch Blast, it fires all the missiles.
do I get an attack even though I swung at the
No,
the pillar?
Sadly, you
Fair
swung
enough.
the pillar.
Does 16 hit?
Yes.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
I'm going to assume a
you
20
get
or
the
30.
advantage because they're blinded, because of this save. So they're not blinded, but they can't see very well. The light kind of sears their eyes. They have disadvantage on attack rolls. I'm giving you advantage because they're just, blinded, irritated, hungry. They've been sealed away for so long.
Does a 13 hit?
No. Damn, your damage sucks or something.
Yeah, just low rolls.
Which one are you attacking, EB?
I'm going for the one in front of Moo right here.
Alright. So you eradicate it. As their body turns into ash. Tambra, which one are you hitting? Roll damage on all your blasts. Which one? This one?
No, the one that was closest to Moo right here.
Oh, okay. I have Magni in twice for some reason. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Alright. Let's go.
Alright.
It's not your turn. It's the vampire spawn. It gets eradicated by the light as it burns away for another 20 damage. This one gets burned. It goes towards Mugrain, trying to stop whatever this light is, unable to do anything about it, but attacks twice anyways. With an 8 misses. With a bite. Or its secondary, 10 misses. Magni.
You're muted.
Nice.
If you're there.
Yeah, Magni's gonna pull out his hammer and slam it down in front of this vampire right here and do a searing ignition. So everyone within 15 feet of all the enemies within 15 feet of Magni have to make a DC 16 saving throw, and they all take 10 fire.
Nice. Between our fire and light, we got these.
Yeah, they're already blinded, so you don't have to put the blinder on them.
They're not blinded. They're just hypersensitive to the light.
Oh.
This
Oh,
is-
the ones that
so-
felt, they're all blinded.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with it right now. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
do the math here.
Yeah. And then I'll swing at the one that's accosting me.
Okay, you have advantage. 26.
Or 20.
Mm-hmm.
I'll swing again.
That's a crit. It's dead as you kill it as it turns to ash as it dies.
I'll still get in front of him, but stay inside of.
And you were
I'll try
right.
to stay inside
You
of.
were
Progress.
correct, Silas. Those pillars are tombs. My bad.
I'll try to stay inside of Mugrant's aura, but sit right here. In my turn.
Alright, I'm gonna take the first shot against this one.
Sure. You have advantage. That's a hit. It dies.
Second shot against that one.
Nice.
Still alive.
For 37
It's 5 HP.
or 36. On the turn.
A spawn will take radiant damage as it burns. It tries to jump towards our compatriot Tamba and tries to claw him. 9 is a miss. Trouble 24 is one of us is gonna hit, guaranteed. As it bites you, Tamburino,
Let's see.
as you take 8 piercing and 6 necrotic points as it begins to quench itself of its thirst as it enjoys. So you lose 6 to your maximum hit point automatically. There's no save to it. You just lose 6 of your max.
Nope, my radiant ward's presence, my holy energy resistant to necrotic damage. He's in my holy energy. He does not take that damage.
Nice. Thank you very much.
Hasn't come up much.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, that's really
Swan.
handy right now.
10
Better.
feet of me, guys.
Burns a little bit up as it takes some more damage. Tries to attack Mugrain. A 16 and a 20.
Nope.
As Stimfei.
Stimfei is going to make a ranged attack against that one.
Which one? This one? Hurt one?
No, it's against this one, but yeah, he
Uh,
misses.
Yeah, that one, yeah, misses. Fumble table, please. A 7. I think it has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Wait, do I have advantage? Did it have advantage on that attack then?
No, it's the other
Oh, yeah.
creature. One of them succeeded.
Oh, okay. So what did the 7 do? Sorry.
Disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Okay.
I'm going to swing my Holy Avenger at the one that's closest to me here along the pillar. It now does an extra 2d10 radiant damage because of Undead or Fiend. That's what the second radiant was. So I'm assuming that guy's toast.
The one next to you? Yes.
Yeah, to the left. Yes, I'm going to step up and do that same thing to the vampire nearest him.
Alright, as you slice and dice into it.
For 33. And I'm just going to stand there blocking their way towards my friends, at least this
This one
direction.
gets eradicated from the light. This one gets burned as well, but still alive and making its way towards Magni, jumping with claw and teeth. Misses both hits. So it has to fumble. 9 it'll pick, as it will have no reaction. This creature will also burn into the light itself, making its way towards Mugrain and trying to claw and bite its way, but it unable to. Blinded, unwavering in its attempt, as they do not stop or relent as they're hungry to feast. It's been so long since they had a bite. Double 16 on Magnum, both misses.
Yep.
These creatures begin to keep going. As they bite and claw, they do not thrive in hit. Forgot to call that one. Double 7s. Oops, my apologies, forgot about that guy. This one will jump towards Timber and attempt to attack him again. Misses both hits. The creature burns more, almost dead, and frying up, going for Silas. 20?
Both hit.
No, 20. No, the other one's a natural one. It's a disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 20 hits.
Claws you with 7 slashing. As the fumble, it will take the 12, as it will do a wild swing attack towards the adjacent target, as it will attempt to strike with its bite. As the bite hits you, Magni, you're not in the aura, I'm assuming.
It's 10 feet away. I don't know why he's not showing better.
He's not in your aura. That's your
But
aura.
that's 2 squares
It
away
just
is 10 feet.
It just automatically hits me.
Yes. Yeah, 10 feet. Yeah, there's no save on it. It just hits you. Oh, this wild swing? Yes, that's the wild swing of it. That's what it does. Strikes the nearby adjacent target with a melee attack.
Oh.
Depending if you want to block it, of course. Somehow. You can reduce the damage, but that's all you can do. Or you can turn it on something else. Your aura is your aura. The purple violet does not hit Magni. It's not 15, it's 10.
If you use the drawing tool and draw it from her to Magni, it's 10.
Yeah, but he's on the edge. He's outside of it.
I can only dodge a hit once. I mean, make it hit someone else once per short rest, so I guess it's just gonna hit me.
Okay. Yeah, I understand it is, but I'm just basing it off the aura where it's ending.
I get that, but like, it doesn't feel right.
I understand that, but that's just how the aura is. It's 10 feet around. He's
Okay.
outside of it.
But see, then when we have range of 10 feet, that would be outside of it, but you would be able to hit.
See, like that's the aura as he would see it. So Magni's like, and that's a 10-foot aura for my character,
Are you showing me the aura?
or from you.
I don't see it.
Oh, do you not
Yeah, I
see it on my
see you
character?
just.
Yours is green. It's very light.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's showing purple on my screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's the colors that they don't work together properly.
Well, either way, yeah, it like just barely doesn't hit him. So
It barely doesn't hit him. It's just
Yeah, I see that.
he's
It's
on the
just
cusp.
in theory, if you were in attacking and you had a 10-foot
If he was
range, that
here,
would have
he'd
hit
be
him.
okay. If he was here, he'd be okay. It's the squares.
Yep. Okay. I'll drop it.
It's okay. Well, the aura's still good. You have 2 ores going on, and you're killing these people. I know you want to like save all the damage, and not get hurt all the way, but there are stuff that is going to eventually.
well, there's also no ability check for him to like get out of it, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Magnes is missing. Alright. Both misses. Alright, Tamburino.
Alright, I'm gonna vicious mockery and tell him that he needs to go back to his pillar and stay dead.
As it dies.
Alright, well I'm gonna take a movement then right back here.
CB, you could probably spread your shots out and kill probably 3 of them. Easy.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna aim for this one, and this one.
Okay.
I have advantage, right? Or no?
Correct. Yes, they have. Actually, yes, I'm giving you advantage because just for the roleplay perspective. They originally you don't, but I'm gonna give it to you anyways because it was an epic scene.
All right, here's pew pewing.
All right, they all hit. Oof.
And I'm repelling them if they're still alive.
10 feet, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they're just gonna be held. All right. Creature burns as it almost nearly dies, nearly have knowing life left, but still trying to strike Mugrain as it misses both hits. Magni. Fucking Mugrain coming clutch here, saving your asses.
I'm gonna sidestep over here and I will swing. I'll try to knock them all out. I'll do another searing ignition.
Okay. On 5 targets?
Yeah, on all these guys around me.
Alright, looks like 2 succeeded.
Alright, they just take 6 fire damage.
Alright.
And the other one, they're blinded.
They're still alive.
I'll say that. Alright.
The ones
Then I'll
next to
swing
you
at the one.
are blinded. Yes, correct.
I'll swing at the one next to me right here.
Alright. As you swing mighty into it. As you collide and crush it.
Swing at the other guy.
As it dies as well, as you splatter across it, as dust spews in your face.
Right. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright, Silas.
I guess I'll fire off that one.
Which one?
This one.
Alright, that's it. It's dead.
Take a shot at this one.
Okay. Also dead. Snimfe has disadvantage on his attack roll, which is a straight roll.
Alright, I'll attack that one.
16's a hit. Still alive. Moograine.
I'm gonna attack the one to the north of me.
Okay. As you eradicate it.
Then the one in front of me.
You also eradicate that one. Pshing, pshing.
And I step over here to try and stand between them and my friends.
Alright, this one burns up as unable to do anything, as that one also gets eradicated, turning to dust and ending combat. As this place is full of them. But you survive this time.
Okay, maybe no more breaking those pillars. That's not a good idea anymore.
I also wouldn't want. I don't know, Magni. It seemed like that thing was pretty easy to break in its current state. Can't imagine it would have kept those animals contained for much longer.
It was here for thousands of years.
500.
Will be here.
It
We will
took
be
you
here
like
for
a
maybe 3
half-ass
days.
swing. It took you like a half-ass swing.
They also haven't had food for possibly 500 years either. They can't feed on each other. We're food
Yeah.
to them.
So wouldn't that like step up their game?
Alright, next time you break the damn pillar.
No, I say we don't break pillars.
I don't know, up to you guys, but if we find ourselves surrounded, I'm gonna have a big fat I told you so ready.
Evie,
Yes.
what is your feeling on breaking or keeping pillars?
They do seem incredibly easy to break. I'd rather get rid of them while we come across them.
How about
Yeah,
this? We
looking
break the
inside
pillars
the
while I
tomb.
have the daylight for the
Looking
next hour.
inside there's nothing left, but it looks like there was many buried here. Beyond the 16. They may be still crawling somewhere.
Like in the tomb still.
Mm-hmm.
We are literally burning daylight.
Literally. So I'm
Alright.
gonna start pushing against this door. Or no, wait. Magni, you do better. Listen, or we both listen.
Yeah. Listen, see if we hear anything, and then push.
Okay.
I hear wall.
You hear nothing. Quiet and eerie. But your senses are keen, as you know. The deeper you go into the tomb, the more creatures you will have to face.
Okay, Magni. I got your back.
Alright.
My assistance. Or I help, or whatever.
Alright, you push the doors through. You see beyond the next main antechamber, the 4 sarcophagus line the edges of the circular room. As you see 16 pale, shriveled bodies sit atop them, pinned down by heavy millstones, their eyes glinting and hissing in the soft darkness along the far well. As 2 passage leads deeper into the tomb, you see the creatures are all cousins of the queen, it seems, as rather paralyzed, unable to move, as the light sear across their bodies, they squelch in agony. Roll initiative.
So they can't move currently?
Yeah, they're being tortured. But they can on their turns to break it. If they require it.
Well, I'm in the doorway plugging the hole. You guys shoot around me. We'll be good to go.
Yeah, so currently they're paralyzed. You have advantage and critical hits on them, as they are currently paralyzed by these millstones, unable to move. as they are being tortured here by the queen herself.
I mean, I can chuck a fireball in there if you want to just stand here at the door.
How many of those do we have?
As
I mean, I think
Don't waste your
well,
spells.
they're getting
Yeah.
seared
Daylight's
right
good enough.
now, so every time they're getting seared. So
Yeah, my daylight will do 2 or 3 rounds. They'll be dead anyway.
All right.
Looking for an excuse to
Take a shot at this one.
that's a hit. Which one are you hitting?
That one.
All right, as it doubles the damage.
So it's 37.
Times 2.
74.
Still alive.
All right. I'll take my second shot at this one.
As you hear sweet relief.
I didn't shoot the same one. I shot the one next to it. Okay.
That's okay, it's dead now. He's beyond dead.
No, I meant my second shot was for a different vampire.
Oh, you want me to revive him? Okay, give me a second.
Well, I mean, I only shot one arrow at him, but knowing that the daylight's going to finish him
Oh,
off.
he's dead instantly. That was a crit.
Okay. Alright, my turn.
Somebody know.
Amber is gonna triple pew this guy that he can see.
Fourteen's a miss, sadly. 18 is a hit. 18 is also a hit.
Only because I can see his screen. He should be able to see further because of my daylight. It's only showing him with his own light, not my daylight, giving everybody else light.
Give me. I have to put your thing on for emitting light.
Yes. These.
As I forgot, remembering, paralyze only works on, I think, melee. The criticals, but yeah.
I'm actually just going to stand right here. Hold the door until anybody needs to go past, but everybody can kind of pop out and in. That I ready an action to strike with my Holy Avenger the first vampire that comes within range.
Alright, this one burns with the radiant light of the mother, searing as it screeches in pain. Some of you do feel bad for them, likely. Unknown. You truly do. But they seem to be being tortured beyond belief. They seemingly didn't choose this life.
We're getting them release.
Magni.
Alright, I'm gonna throw a javelin at the guy that's really hurt.
Okay.
For 9 damage.
He withers away. Javelin seem doesn't do much damage, as they do have resistance to non-magical weapons. But they do. Seems like it killed him fast enough.
Right, I'll throw 2 more javelins at the guy that's hurt closest.
Certainly. Sure.
For 10 and 7. That'll be the end of my turn.
Alright, this one sears up, unable to do anything. As they burn gradually. hearing their screams louder and louder as it echoes across the halls, as new individuals might hear it.
Stim fail. We'll take a shot at that one. Say 15 hit.
Mm-hmm. Which one? This one?
This one.
All right, I'm going to send 3 pews to this one.
Ooh. Which one? Sorry? The hurt one?
This one.
Oh, okay.
Does the 16 hit or no?
Yes. As this one pleads, as it's still, kill us, please! Free our souls! My quench is unhungering. I can't contain myself. The queen has done this to us.
Why?
Because they're just in pain. They can't answer.
Oh, I'm up again. Take a shot at this one. For 37.
The hurt one or the fresh one?
Uh,
Oh, okay,
this one.
Sorry, the leg's getting me.
And then I'll take a second shot at this one.
Mm-hmm. 20 to it.
34.
Tamborino.
Okay, so I'm going to actually cast Great Bonfire. And I'm going to cast it on this guy right here.
Oh, you're slowly making it. You love torturing them, don't you?
He's feeling a little sadistic. Yeah, he's sending a message.
Alright, can't do anything as it gets torched.
He chuckles a little bit. That's his turn.
Which one did you put it on? Sorry? This guy? Oh, okay.
Yep, that guy.
Move.
I think I'm doing my best job doing what I am. So again, ready in action for my Holy Avenger for the closest one that comes.
They can't. They're stuck on on
I get that.
millstones. They're just being
If
tortured.
anybody else wants to move, I'll move with them, but I don't want to open up everybody else. Yeah, so Magni, if you don't mind going in there and seeing if you can kill them a little better, I don't know. I'll follow you. Then everybody else can a little, but Magni?
Yeah, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I said I'd rather just throw stuff at them and watch you burn them because I'd rather not get hit. But there's a lot of them.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. Since they reduce your max life.
Yeah, exactly. So,
See what else I got here. Nope, only thing I got is a buttload of javelins. And I got 3 more to throw, so trying to finish off any other ones that are really hurt. Like I'll throw one at this one.
well, no, hit the ones that aren't, so they die fast. When they have their turn, they will die pretty much, the ones that are hurt.
Oh, yeah.
That's why
I'll
we've
try
been
to.
spreading it out.
All right, I'll try to burst down this guy in the over here. Then I'll throw all 3 at him. Does this one hit? I don't know if I have advantage with it.
You do have advantage. Which one are you hitting?
Let's just say this guy right here. 9,
They just take
6,
half damage
and
because of
8.
the
Yeah, no.
it's not too strong damage.
Yeah, I'm not trying to waste my lightning javelins. In my turn.
All right, this one gets sneered away by the radiant light, burning it away. Ah, sweet relief. This one's still alive.
Xylus? Stemphe?
Well, I don't know why mine's always like so laggy.
There's a lot of ads.
Yep. So he'll take a shot at this one. And a miss.
Okay, I'm going to keep you at this one right here.
Which one?
This one.
All right, it's still alive. As he gets eradicated. Still alive, but barely. Silas.
Alright, just gonna take a shot at this one.
Which one, sorry?
40 damage. That one there.
Still alive.
next shot. And I'll take it this one. That's a 14 hit.
14 is not a hit and misses.
Amber's gonna maintain concentration on the bonfire on that guy right there.
Alright. You cook him up like a nice sausage. I rolled the damage. Still alive.
Okay. And that's... Let's see, he's gonna move over here now. Right in his perspective, that's his turn.
Alright. Vampire Spawn screams in delight as they are free from the bonds.
Nope, I was perfectly placed before. Again, I just ready in action to attack the first one.
Magni.
I'm just gonna hold my action because I'm out of javelin, so I go in there and pick him up.
Okay. Dead. Oh, it's dead too. Oh, it's still alive. Stimpy.
Cindy is going to take a shot at this one. Yes.
Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and peep you at this one back here that's not got a red dot.
Oh, over here. Okay. That's it. Oh, the damage is so low.
Yeah.
As he gets eradicated by the light. Same with this one. The light sears him away, turning him to dust. Easiest fight for you guys, huh?
Never take one for granted. We actually talked this one out and planned ahead.
Well, the vampires?
I did.
Yeah. Now we're just
This one.
lucky that we have someone that's wholly aligned.
Yeah. Take my second shot. This one.
Yeah, I think she was waiting for something undead related for a long time. Tambarino.
Actually, yes.
Paladins always do.
Yeah, that's kind of their calling.
That's the one guy I can see.
Or devils, I guess, but devils are for smite. Which one? This one?
Mm-hmm.
Who did?
Like the continuous smell of rotting or burning body without bonfire. I've never used that before, sorry.
Moo moo.
I see that there. Hey guys, there's only 2 left. I'm gonna go smacky schmack or slicey slice and slicey slice on the other one.
Yeah.
Just 31. Yeah.
Yep. They're paralyzed, so they're criticals. So you slay
Yep.
them both. And in combat, as you relinquish them from their torment.
So those halls just end to the north and southeast. Like,
They go somewhere. Not unknown to where.
okay.
So
Okay, I'm gonna
it's like a long tunnel, basically.
run back really quick and make my marks.
Might not be necessary. I mean, at least that one only
As
has one
both
door.
chambers beyond this wall is 200 feet in length.
Are these like
As for the light,
dead ends?
I can't detail out the shadows anymore since the light's killing them, so there's nothing you can see on the walls anymore. The shadows help you, but there's no point of manipulating them as light will steer them away.
Oh, they were helpful?
Some of them, yeah, they're spirits, they're souls. But
Yeah, I'd rather go with the light though.
yeah, you might as well steer them away.
Okay, the question comes, do we go to open the door? Because this seems to be the other side of what we found earlier. Like we had gone
Yeah, I think so.
north.
I don't think we need to open it.
Okay, that is pretty solid.
So do we want to continue on right or kind of scout out both
Always
doors?
right. At least scout right first, please.
Is there like a door there, or is
It's a long tunnel.
are
That
both
my
of them long
light goes
tunnels?
on.
No, your light will still be on. It's less an hour.
Are they both long tunnels? Both these
Correct.
doors?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess if our rule is stay right, then we stay right.
Alright, I'll be right by you. Moo.
I assume everybody's just going to be within like touching distance of me at this point.
I give you bardic inspiration.
Yeah, wait here 1 second. I'm gonna try and rig up like some sort of like alarm system with like a rope and some small like metal bits or a pot and pan or something. So if they trip over, it'll make some noise.
You understand we would be like 30 feet behind where this is most likely before we actually got there.
Yes. As you find yourself in a chamber. A little inside the chamber except rubble and overwhelming scent of musk. The circular-like chamber has no sarcophagus or columns. 2 circular stone doors lie ahead with no markings indicating where they lead. The only sign of life is a cockroach that skitters off into the darkness.
Well, always go right. Because you can exit by always going left and following these marks we're making.
And is there anything like on the walls or doors to give
Nothing.
any indication?
Empty. No signs on the walls or doors.
Alright, then attempt to open that one, I guess.
Yes, please.
I'm not the strong one.
I know, I'm asking Magni.
22 is not enough.
Even with my aid?
Yeah,
That's
22 is just not enough.
That's his advantage with 8.
Okay, I am trying myself then.
21 is not
Nope.
enough.
I have bardic inspiration.
Yeah, you can use it. It's a D10. Alright, you begin to push the door. As before, what you see in here, you see the stench in this room is overwhelmingly pungent, made worse by the dank, humid air. It's unmistakable the foulness of the death emanates from a hulking, half-rotten boar that hangs from the ceiling. The boar is enormous. It displays a reverence. It seems to be some sort of hunting trophy. As it correlates to the beginning of your campaign. But this time, the creature is beyond living. It is now dead, cursed by Letharia, and a trophy. As you get to fight the same beast once more when you begin this campaign.
Oh, our first big boar. Oh my goodness, this is kind of cool.
As you're fighting a dread boar. As
That's
it
not
rips
cool.
from the ceiling, dropping down.
Ugh.
So this thing is strong. So hopefully you guys know what you're doing here. The light does not care for it. It is undead, of course, but the stench that it offers is reeking. It might make some individuals puke. So I'll put the radius on it.
Sorry, I double rolled. I forgot I clicked real quick. At a 20, so I went to 31. Can you readjust, please?
Give me one moment. Oh, what was yours? Oh, okay. You're 30? Okay.
That's what I rolled, yeah.
Alright. As you start your turn, you smell the stench, Mugrain. I'd like you to roll me a Constitution DC 20. It is a
Plus
poison.
2.
It is a poison effect. So I don't know if you have advantage or resistance or anything.
Not on poison, no.
As you
I rolled
find
an
yourself
18.
sickly ill, as you're poisoned, until the start of your next turn. So basically, until the start of the next turn, the poison will go away, but you can make it'll constantly affect you until you succeed it. So you're
With an
poisoned.
18? Ugh.
It's a DC 20 for the poison side effect.
Okay. Much like before, I'm just gonna step up and block the door with my friend Magni. I hope that he takes the other side and we will keep people safe and fight this thing. Ready to action with my hammer. Or no, the sword still.
Silence.
I'm just gonna kind of walk back, getting as far away from that stench as he can. And then he's gonna take his first shot at it.
Alright.
Gonna use a superiority die on this too. Ooh.
13? Oh, no,
Yep.
that's a miss.
Alright. Second shot.
No.
Okay, same thing. 4s. Ugh.
You
Not a
beat-
good start.
Evie's gonna move back a little bit. I am going to pew 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 the pew pew monster.
Pew 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 pew. Okay. 16's a miss, 17's a miss, 18 is a hit.
I'm gonna make sure can I push it back? Or is it too big?
You can push it back.
Yeah, I want to push it back. Give my friend some breathing room, literally.
Stimfei.
Alright. The Stimfay is going to make a range attack.
That's a hit. For 7.
Or 7.
Take the damage. Tamborino.
Tamara's gonna move. 2, 3, 4. I am going to cast Synaptic Status on the boar.
Okay. Intelligence save. It fails the save, but it will use the legendary action to succeed it. Or legendary resistance, my apologies. Not action, resistance. It takes half as much damage.
Holy shit, I'm gonna move one more back. My last move, I'm done.
Alright. The Dread Boar squeals as pus comes out of its mouth. Black ichor as it begins to charge at a full velocity, beginning to ram into Moograin as it tries to make a tusk attack. A 31 to hit.
That would hit.
As you take 30 points of piercing and 7 necrotic. I'd like you to
No
make...
necrotic.
I'm just saying. You don't have to interrupt me. As I'd like you
Sorry.
to make me a strength saving throw. DC 20. As it knocks you prone on the ground, it begins with its charge an extra trample attack on top of that, dealing 27 points of bludgeoning damage. As you're prone. As the creature squeals with triumphant. As it begins to move backwards, you can make an attack of opportunity, Moograin, with disadvantage. As it begins to steady itself for another charge. 25's a hit. As it does take the radiant because it's undead. Yes, it does. As it ends its turn. Magni.
Magni's not gonna let it charge at Moograin again, so he's gonna rush in.
Alright, as you enter into the room, the con save required. The stench hits your nostrils, pungent. The 16 is a fail.
What was the thing? It was is you get
DC
poisoned.
20 con save. Yes, you get poisoned until the start of its next turn. It goes away, so Moograin does not have it anymore. But if you enter into the pungent smell, it keeps continuing until you succeed.
I'm immune to poison.
All right, poison does nothing to you.
All right. And I'll rush in and start swinging at him.
A 16's a miss.
Ooh.
23's a hit. 21 is a hit.
For 29 points of damage. Wait, no.
4 takes it. It begins to feel the batterness as you hammer its flesh. Begin to tenderize it. Moograin, you're prone on the ground as you've taken quite a fall. What would you like to do?
I'd like to stand up, and as I do, kind of lean my sword against the wall here and pull out my crossbow that I have just for such a purpose that I just can't get there well. Nope. And I reload, and I think that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm going to take one more. Nope. I'm going to stand exactly where I'm at.
Alright. Silas.
Alright. He is going to take a shot. So I'm going to use my Divine Precision to give myself advantage.
Okay. That's a hit. 23.
3 to hit. And apply Favored Foe to it. My radiant is doubled. And I think it should be 13 now, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So
So it
52
didn't like
damage.
that hit. It is considered bloodied.
Alright, second shot. I'm going to use my Amazonian battle cry. And then I'll take my shot. So advantage.
He's
49 damage.
looking quite hurt. EB.
We are still gonna pew pew.
13's a miss. 27, 21 is a hit. Would you like to repel or no?
I would like to repel it into the wall.
Alright, it gets repelled into the wall, unable to move closer. So it's looking quite bloody as its black blood spews from its lips. Stimphe. Stimphe?
Yep, sorry. That's going to make a range attack. Yes.
Okay, it's 60 feet to hit the dreaded bull, so I'm gonna vicious mockery and tell him he smells like doo-doo and we face better.
Alright. It does not understand you. It doesn't have a language. Although it needs not to understand you. Okay, so it doesn't need to understand you, right?
Yep.
It needs to hear
Doesn't
you.
need to have a language. Yep.
Alright, yeah, okay. Wisdom save. 19.
Nanny, nanny, boo, boo.
Doesn't seem to do any damage as it survives. The 19. It's weapon +1.
Okay. That's my end of my turn.
As the Dread Boar begins to rein up and charges right into Magni. 27 to hit.
27 hits.
Alright, the tusks begin to collide into you. For 33 points of piercing and 12 necrotic. I'd like you to make me a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Here we go. You said 33 piercing?
33 piercing, 12 necrotic. As you don't get pushed down, you hold yourself down as you're battling a titan of a boar. I'm assuming you're not
Magni
raging.
wasn't there.
Are you raging?
No, I'm not raging, but I have resist against piercing because I never chose anything different.
Okay.
But I took the full necrotic.
If you were a Hercules barbarian, you could lift this ball and collide it into the wall. That's the power of the Hercules one from this campaign.
That would have been cool as fuck. Instead, I'll just smack him and miss. Smack.
21 is a hit. But it's still cool. You stopped it from trampling you as you grabbed it with your sore arm as you begin to hold it. As 21 is a hit, roll damage. 17 is a miss.
For 15 points.
Alright. Smooth, I'd like you to roll me another save as the smell gets to you. Sadly, because it moved closer.
Constitution, is it?
DC 20, yes.
+2. Oh,
You are
I
immune
am
to it
good.
as the smell doesn't seem to bother you this time.
Awesome. I am going to run up there and help my friend. Slash.
Yep.
And slash.
you slice into it and slice it into it more, looking hurt as the boar, nearly dead, it's on its last legs.
Yep. And I'm just standing there.
Alrighty. Take a shot at it. 20 to hit.
20 is a hit. You fire the final shot, shooting right between its eyes. The ball begins to drop down. The sickeningness of the flesh begins to melt as it turns into black pools of itself around the area. As you step away from it, Magni and Mugrain, not getting your feet wet with the thick blood coming from the creature, as the bones remain as the creature's dead, as the curse is released from the boar.
Magni, I don't think you actually killed that the first time. Like, we did, and he got stronger, but we did too. That was a great job.
Before Xylos can believe, Tamber turns around and gives him a high five. It's like, fuck yeah, man. Good shooting.
Thanks, buddy.
Are you okay? I saw it kind of got you there with his tusk.
Ah, barely a scratch. You know what? Moo would like to take his tusk. We've
Alright.
now killed him twice.
It's like the same one, but it's not ideally the same boar. It seems fit much older and ancient, but similar as it is a sacred boar. So you grab the tusk off of it as you reward yourself killing it again the second time.
Yes.
Hey, don't we gotta skin this thing? Wasn't it the pelt we needed?
No, it melted away.
That was a different campaign.
Okay.
Or that was the first thing.
That was your first trial.
Yep. Sure
And you
was.
succeeded. Yeah, if you failed that trial, you wouldn't be Dragonlords. You'd be dead.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Armor Agathis on myself so I get a little bit extra temp.
Is that horrible to say we're like 10 minutes away? That should we
can
wait
call
for...
it if you want.
I think we could wait. I mean, it's only 10 minutes.
Yeah, I have a feeling this whole place is going to be constant fights.
Yes, so another friendly face will be